I'm going to remind you in advance, by the time we're doing this episode, you're going to be hearing a lot of explosions happening in the background. Yes, it's true. I hear explosions outside of my house right now. Well, not just any explosions. There are lots of fireworks going on right now. So, I apologize if you hear all the loud noise happening. But let's just enjoy this sweet episode of Undertale Beyond the Mountain.
Chapter 99, The Bonezone's Opening. Papyrus has always been a big fan of Mettaton. He is his biggest fan. In fact, they actually have a romantic type of friendship and the two often go on dates. Sans, however, isn't fond of him. He thinks Mettaton is going to brainwash and corrupt Papyrus. Anybody messing with his brother is something that Sans did not like at all. One day, Sans overheard Papyrus calling Mettaton on the phone. He said something about a date. Sans immediately went to action and started to cause mischief. Papyrus went upstairs to change into his dating outfit. Sans stood by the door and prepares to stall the date from happening.
Hello. Hello, Sans.
Hey there, good looking. What brings you to my humble abode on this fine evening?
Would you please just get your brother for me?
He's not ready yet. You're gonna have to wait.
Okay.
While we're waiting for him, I hope you don't mind, I'd like to tell you a story of my great-uncle Helvetica.
Sans, I have dinner reservations.
It all started 300 years ago in the human country known as Ireland.
3 hours later.
And that's why my family line is no longer allowed in Europe. Okay, Papyrus, he's ready.
Oh, good. I've been waiting for so long. I'll be down in a minute.
Are you kidding? He was ready the whole time.
Hello, Mettaton. I'm ready for our play date.
Iris, I told you not to call it that.
Well, that's what Sans calls it. Either way, I'm ready to go.
Well, there's no point in going now. My reservations expired half an hour ago.
Oh, that's a shame. I've got a better idea. The three of us could go to Grillby's. My treat.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun. What do you say, Mettaton? You want to turn this play date into a three-way?
Yeah, sure. That sounds fun.
Chapter 100, The Awkward Date. The trio went to Grillby's. As Sans, Papyrus and Mettaton were waiting for their order, Sans had the urge to go to the restroom. He left the table, leaving Papyrus and Mettaton alone. So Papyrus, what's your preference? I mean, are you seeing anyone? Mettaton asked. That's a great question, Mettaton. After all, the great Papyrus, is straight as spaghetti. Papyrus said. Oh, I guess that's okay, I guess. Mettaton said. That is until it gets hot and wet. Papyrus flirted. After he said that, Mettaton started blushing. He then daydreams about him and Papyrus dancing in his own show. With Papyrus singing to him, his daydream stopped when Papyrus said, that is until you heat it up first. Papyrus, will you stop playing with my emotions right now? Mettaton asked, shyly. I must say, you look real cute when you blush. Papyrus complimented. Mettaton wanted to kiss him so badly. Unfortunately, Sans wasn't really in the bathroom. He was outside of Grillby's, watching Papyrus and Mettaton's every move. Frisk noticed him. They asked Sans what is he doing. Sans told them that he is currently keeping a watchful eye on Mettaton. Frisk wondered. What is going here? Why is Sans stalking Mettaton? Frisk is sure to find out.
Yeah, what is going on?
Chapter 101, A Glamorous Attack. Papyrus and Mettaton left Grillby's. MTT, are you forgetting something? Papyrus asked. Don't worry, Papy dear. I didn't forget.
Papy?
Mettaton said. He then kisses Papyrus's skull. The skeleton blushed and hugged the glamorous robot. Papyrus declared that he will go back home and take a beauty nap. Well, enjoy your rest, Papy. Mettaton said. Papyrus goes back to the house, upstairs to his room and took a nap. As MTT left, he saw Sans. Well, well, well. Look who decided to end the date. Sans said. Frisk was watching from behind. Mettaton yelled at Sans for almost wrecking their date. He told him that they just want to be alone. Sans declared that Mettaton should never go near his little brother again. Mettaton charged at him to kick him. Sans teleported to dodge the attack. Then, he uses his telekinesis to send the robot away. He sends him below the bridgeway down into the dark snow. Frisk got mad at Sans for doing that. Well, too bad. That's what he had to say for himself. Frisk tried to think of something to do. How are they going to save Mettaton?
How?
Chapter 102, The bonezone is closed. Mettaton was unconscious at the bottom of the bridgeway. His insides were currently frozen. Frisk told Sans to help him. Sans uses telekinesis to lift up Mettaton and takes him back up. Frisk looked at his motionless body. His legs were cold to the touch. Suddenly, he opened his eyes. Mettaton gets back up. He decided to fight Sans for what he did. Mettaton kicks Sans right in the ribs. Frisk teared up. As a skeleton, his ribs are exposed and can easily be broken. Lucky for you, I am wearing a bulletproof vest to protect myself. Sans said as he reveals the vest under his sweater. Mettaton threw bombs at him. He dodged those too. Sans used telepathy to forcefully move him. But Mettaton learned his lesson the first time. The robot dug his heels buried in the snow to prevent him from moving. Sans started to get tired of attacking. You know what? I'm gonna get you tomorrow for sure. You will see. The bonezone will soon be closed. Sans told him. Then, he went in the house. Fine. Be like that. Me and Papyrus are in love. Nothing can come between us, darling. Mettaton said. He then does a victory dance for winning the fight. Frisk danced with him.
And that would be it for today's episode. Well, I hope you enjoyed, and I'm very sorry about the background noise. As I said earlier, people are shooting fireworks tonight. I mean, I must say it's really pleasant, but at the same time, it literally sounds like people are just shooting lasers at each other. That's what it sounds like to me from the inside of my house. But, I'm sure this is not going to be the only day when this is going to be happening, though, because it's July, and July is firework month. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow.